G'day guys, and welcome to video number 1 here on the Slam Factory YouTube channel. If you've never seen me before and if you've never heard of Slam, my name's Kurt and Slam Factory is Australia's longest running indoor skate park located on the central coast of New South Wales in Australia. It's been around since around 2001, so it's about 19 years old now. Myself personally, I've been riding BMX bikes since I was about 10 years old. Grew up with it all through my teenage years. It's pretty much all I did, and then even into adulthood, still something that I'm super passionate about, including the skate park scene as a whole. So when the opportunity to buy an indoor skate park came up, jumped on it, and that was in about late 2018. My wife-to-be, Elle, and at the time, our 3-month-old daughter, Lila, kind of moved our lives up to the coast, took over the park, and for the past 18 months or so, this place has been our life. It's brought us so much joy. I absolutely love working at an indoor skate park. To be honest, like coming here for work doesn't really feel like work. It's kind of a cliche. They say find a job that you love and you'll never work a day in your life. And for me, that's absolutely true when it comes to Slam. I really love it here. And that's kind of the reason why I want to bring you guys along for a bit of my journey, what it means to own an indoor skate park and what it means to, work in a place that really makes you genuinely happy. The purpose of this YouTube channel is to bring you guys along for the ride and show you what it means to own an indoor skate park, and for me, what we do here to kind of bring this place to life. You may be wondering why I said video number 1 when we have actually been making some YouTube videos already on what was the Elle and Kurt YouTube channel. We've rebranded that recently to the Slam Factory fam. That channel there is about my family and what we kind of do in our personal lives. Slam's obviously a massive part of that, and that's why we started that channel, but we kind of want to branch off and do some other stuff with that. That's why we've decided to separate our 2 YouTube channels. So if you want to get more of an in-depth look at our personal lives, you can follow the Slam Factory fam, and if you want to know stuff about Slam Factory specifically, you can follow this one right here. We don't really have a solid plan with this. I just kind of want to make some videos and have some fun with it. Just kind of start documenting the process of what it's like to own this place. The memories that I've already been able to create here are just so awesome to look back on. So I just want to do more of that. I just want to create more fun memories that I can look back on when I'm like 50 and be like, yeah, I had the time of my life when I was the owner of Slam Factory. That's kind of the goal. Having said all of that, we are currently in the middle of a pandemic, and that wasn't part of my plan. So the skate park has been closed for 2 months now, and it's, it sucks when you don't have your business open and running, you don't have an income, and that, has obvious flow-on effects for the rest of your life, but it is what it is, and at least everybody's kind of been in the same boat as us. It's not because our business is performing badly or because kids don't want to come to Slam, it's just because it is what it is. I think at the start when we got the news that Slam was gonna have to be closed for a little while, I was pretty bummed and I was quite confused about what I was gonna be spending my time doing. Pretty early on though, we did establish that we don't really get the opportunity to get out into the skate park and make major changes very often. Normally if we want to do something to some of the ramps, we have to section off a part of the park, we kind of work on it in isolation, while the rest of the park is still open to the public. Whereas now we've been able to completely shut it down, rip it apart, rebuild it, add new ramps, which has been super exciting. And one of the main reasons we wanted to do that is because with everybody spending some time away from skate parks for a little bit, we wanted to create something that everybody on the Central Coast and further, like interstate, wherever it may be, looks forward to coming back to. So we worked really hard to create a skate park that is going to suit skateboards, scooters, BMX bikes, mountain bikes, rollerblades, roller skates, you name it. We've done our best to try and think of you guys. So what I'm going to do right now is take you guys out into the skate park and give you a look at the new layout. Hopefully you like what you see. Please bear in mind that there are some ramps that still need a little bit of work, like polishing and painting and that kind of thing. But for the most part, this is what Slam Factory is looking at right now. So let's go. Right, so just before we head out into the park, I just wanted to quickly mention these are our brand new Slam Factory hoodies that just came in. I'm super stoked on how they look and then really warm and comfy. These are available for pre-order right now. So if you want one, you can click the link in the description and you can pre-order one. They'll be ready in about 3 to 4 weeks, and they're pre-order only. So if you want one, you have to order it right now. All right, so if you don't already know them, this is Elle and this is our daughter Lila. Just having some fun on the harpy. We weren't planning on skating today, so we don't have her board and helmet and stuff like that, but she kind of refuses to let us come out here without having a skate. So gotta let her have a little bit of fun. Say hi. Alrighty, so we've been teasing you all on Instagram for a little while now with little sneak peeks here and there, random snapshots and clips of people testing out some of our new ramps. But you guys haven't seen the park as a whole. So for the first time, here it is. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run you guys around the park and show you some of the new ramps that we've built, starting with our most exciting new feature, this Resi quarter right here. This is something that Slam locals and a lot of people have been asking for a really long time, a nice quarter setup to learn new tricks on. So we've built this, it's gonna be heaps of fun. It's got 6-foot quarters on either side, nice big mellow wide landing in the middle so kids can learn tricks nice and easily and feel safe on it. It's going to be heaps of fun and we're really looking forward to seeing what kids will learn on it. So as you can see, we've swapped our box jump and Resi box jump around. The reason being we wanted to open up more of a flowy line through the center of the park and move more of the training stuff off to one side. So the Resi now lines up with the foam pit and the box jump lines up directly with the 9-foot quarter. So the idea is that you can come down the vert wall at the back, hit the box jump and then hit that 9-foot quarter straight on without having to transfer off the foam pit lip. So on this side of the park, you'll see that the long and low flat bar is still here. We really didn't want to touch that because we know that everyone loves it. And what we've added in is an A-frame with a round rail and then a tabletop with up, down and across ledges. So that's going to be heaps of fun for everyone who likes riding street. As I said earlier, when it came to designing the layout, we really wanted to make sure that there was something here for everyone when we reopened and that everyone had something they were looking forward to coming in and ride. And I think we've achieved that. There's a bit of street, a bit of box jump, kind of park stuff. So yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun for everyone. In regards to park flow, you'll see that this A-frame here lines up with that 6-foot quarter. The Resi landing lines up with this runway, and then this tabletop over here lines up with that 6-foot quarter. So we figured that people could kind of use these two ramps here to generate speed for those 6 quarters, kind of pump them a bit, and then on the way back they can come through the center or hit the other ramps on the way back. So I think that's going to work out really well. I think what's exciting about this is that the park can now be ridden quite slow or quite fast. You can really use it to generate quite a lot of speed and kind of create some really cool lines if you've got the place to yourself, or if you just want to kind of cruise through it, hit one obstacle at a time, it works for that too. Last but certainly not least is our brand new step up. As you can see, it has a 6-foot lip, it's a 45-degree slant on it, and the landing has a roll on the top of it. So if you case it, you really don't feel it that bad. I'll admit, it looks pretty intimidating when you first rock up and you're staring down the barrel of this thing. It looks quite tall, but it's really not that bad when you hit it on either, you know, a bike, scooter. We've got guys here who have hit it on skateboards already and they got over it, no worries. As I said, it does look quite intimidating at first, but once you've done it a few times, it's fine. And as you can see, it leads straight into the vert wall, which you can imagine you can then come down one side or down it backwards if you game, hit that box jump straight, and then hit that 9-foot quarter, just like I was saying earlier. So it's gonna be heaps of fun to see how this gets used. The bowl's definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. I think it would be fair to say that it wouldn't really be Slam Factory without this bowl, so we are gonna patch it up a bit. It needs a bit of love, but it's gonna kind of stay the same. Alrighty, so that pretty much sums up what we've done so far. I really hope you guys like the look of what you see. We're gonna have a couple more surprises in store for opening, but that's pretty much the majority of it. If you like what you see, give it a big thumbs up. And if you made it to the end of this video, you can have 10% off these hoodies. Just enter this code right here, where the f it lands. As I said earlier, don't really have a plan with these videos, so I'm just gonna kind of make them as they come. If you got some ideas, comment down below and we'll chuck it on the list of things to do. But until then, stay safe guys. We miss you. Can't wait to see you all soon. Slam is waiting for you.